Throughout the course, we'll be talking about the 3 phases of rehabilitation, so it's important that I set the stage for you on that. Stage 1, 2, and 3 across the rehabilitation or return to play, return to work, return to life. Phase 1 is the reaction to injury. Phase 2 is the reaction to rehabilitation. And phase 3 is the reaction to return to play. And I want you to think about these phases of rehabilitation and applying the cognitive appraisal model to each phase of rehabilitation and applying the biopsychosocial model again to each phase of the rehabilitation. There are physical and psychological or mental aspects to each of the phases. And really, they present the biggest challenge to that phase. So physically, in phase 1, swelling, deformity, and limitation. That patient's unable to get around. They're experiencing pain, anxiety, and confusion of their new setting. They're cognitively appraising their injury and their situation based on these components, these physical and psychological components. Phase 2 then changes to strengthening and rebuilding. Psychologically staying positive, being motivated, being focused on the goals at hand. And then phase 3, returning to play, returning to sport, returning to life, returning to work. Physically and psychologically, some components there as well. So really refining and building on phases 1 and 2. So when we refer to phases of rehabilitation or phases of recovery, this is what we're referring to, phase 1, 2, and 3 in this way. And I encourage you as a clinician to apply the theories that you know across these phases. For the app assignment, you'll be asked to choose a phase and a stressor and to formulate a mobile app strategy to assist the patient in facilitating healing in that phase.